Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another week of our training here
Yes.
with WPAT.
And today we are excited to be talking about something that we already kind of like talked yesterday, but today we're going to be introducing it to IBs and tell them, or at least help them to use this to find clients, right?
Yes, that is correct. So, all of you IBs, welcome back. What we're going to give you guys a quick recap is basically our topic from yesterday. So, what did we talk about? We talked about
Capital guarantee in
So
forex
what?
market.
So what is it? What is it?
You're guaranteeing my capital, that's for sure. It's a given.
Okay, so then how are we gonna use this for your development? So basically, today we're here to talk about capital guarantee, this product, this package that you guys can actually be bringing out to your potential clientele and investors for them to actually join you faster without putting risk on their capital.
That's right. And if any of you have any question regarding capital guarantee, how it works, we had a session yesterday explaining in details of what capital guarantee entails and how to use it and what the strategies and how the client's capital is actually guaranteed by WPAT.
So basically, a capital guarantee basically means an investment with a set rule, terms and conditions, where at the end of the term, the clients will not be losing out their initial capital.
Yes.
So can we actually dumb that down a little bit? Like, how would you explain it to someone who maybe doesn't understand these two words?
So basically, your initial capital, however much that is, you will be using that capital to invest or to put it with WPAT. Let's put it this way. And once that money is in, or WPAT has received that money, those funds are going to be put aside or going to be locked for a period of time, for 3 months, let's say. And by the end of this term, you not only get your capital back, which it was guaranteed by WPAT, you also get whatever the profit that was made during this period.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, whatever you started with, it will not be less.
No, it
That's
won't.
the idea.
That's the idea, yes.
All right. So then, okay, let's quickly take a look. Then, what are the benefits of a capital guarantee then?
Well, we have three main players in the forex market, right? And right now we are going to be showcasing or explaining the benefits of each of them and what each of them get. So as you can see, you guys out there, IBs, you earn rebates from whom?
From basically the trades. Okay, so basically the investors who are actually joining the capital guarantee program, you as an IB will obviously be benefiting from your IB rebates, number one, right?
Yes.
Okay, then what is it for an investor to actually join?
Well, as this program is designed for investors, the most attractive part for them is the fact that it's risk-free investment. As we mentioned before, your initial deposit after the term is due, you're gonna get it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, right over here, let's just stop here. The funniest thing is this. Most of the IBs that I've encountered whenever we're talking about capital guarantee, they all seem to want something that's going to be doubling the account or have crazy profits in a short period of time. Is this reasonable in a capital guarantee situation?
Let me actually point out something first. The opposite also holds true. If you're doubling the account, you could also lose your initial deposit or your funds just as quickly. Yes. So you have to understand that the forex market moves both ways.
So risk, reward does actually align with each other then,
Yes.
I suppose.
Now, to answer your question, yes, they want to double the account. Yes, if you're someone or investor with like a huge risk appetite and you want to do so, by all means, you should find those things that suits your needs. Yeah. With here in WPAT or with WPAT, we won't be doing anything as crazy as that. Why? Because as we said, high risk, high reward. But if you lose the account, it's WPAT or the fund managers and traders that work with WPAT that has to reimburse that money back to you.
Okay, very interesting point. You mentioned reimburse the funds.
Right.
Okay, so for all of you IBs that did not participate in yesterday's session, okay, which we actually gave a full explainer of how the guarantee works, okay, I'm just going to quickly ask you here. How is it guaranteed? Like, if I end up losing money, who pays for the loss?
Very good question. As a matter of fact, is one of the main questions when it comes to capital guarantee, because so many people have been fooled before or cheated before. So this is one of the questions they ask all the time. How am I to know that my capital is actually guaranteed? Who's guaranteeing that? So we as WPAT, we work with a number of traders, and they want to do capital guarantee. In order for you to participate in the capital guarantee program as a trader, your first requirement is for you to first put a certain amount of money, which is security funds with WPAT, in one of the partner brokers. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So basically the broker will lock down a portion of the funds from the trader.
Trader's funds.
So then in the case that a loss happens, they cannot just run away and disappear.
Right, because as you know,
Good
let's
stuff.
say they traded the account and they lost the account today, because the traders are the owners of that account and they can always withdraw money, they will definitely apply for withdrawal and want to run away with the money.
Which happens with most fund managers that
Exactly.
want to just run away from
So
problems.
with WPAT, anybody that's worked with WPAT as the trader, as a trader, will not be able to run away with that money, because we will first deduct the investor's money. Yeah.
Okay, you mean the trader's money. You're deducting the trader's money.
Oh, I mean, yes, sorry.
To the investors.
To the investor. Yes,
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we
Right.
got that fixed.
Yeah.
All right. So the second thing that brings us to the investor's point of view, right before we jump onto the trader,
Yeah.
is one thing that a lot of IBs keep on asking me, and to me, I think this is very funny. Okay, they will always say this: "Hey, if it's so good, why do you or that trader don't just do his own trading on his own money? Why should we pull out a product called Capital Guarantee? If it's so good, why don't you guys do it?"
Yeah, why not, actually?
And it's very funny. Well, think about it. Yeah, for sure. People can just not provide it, right? And then
Exactly.
obviously the people who want to provide it and keep on, end up scamming people with Capital Guarantee. And one of the things is this: we are sick and tired of seeing people lose money
Yeah.
to people who are not real, to people who claim of fake capital guarantees or claim of fake fund management. And then
Yes.
basically they take your money and they leave. We're sick and tired of this. Now, if a trader is one of these people that has the guts to really offer such a product or offer such services, then hey, let us be the one negotiating the terms with him or her, right? So look, if you're so willing to provide a capital guarantee and you have the ability to try to make money for people without risking any capital, then why don't you take the initiative of locking your funds?
Yeah.
So let WPAT negotiate the terms with the traders. At least then this way, WPAT can give you a sense of security. Okay?
Yeah.
So obviously this brings us to the point of what does it benefit a trader?
Yes, I actually was about to say that. Well, they do it because, of course, by the end of the term, the profits are made monthly. They're also getting the biggest percentage, because
of the
they are
profit
the
share.
ones risking their own money to guarantee your initial deposit. So it's only sensible that they get the biggest percentage when the profits are made. That's the
Very
first thing.
true.
On top of that, they also get their strategies exposed, so more people can actually get connected to the strategy.
Okay. All right. So it benefits both the IB, the investor, and the trader.
The trader, yeah.
Right. Okay. And then the good thing is this. Okay, you as an IB, apart from just the rebates, you also get to earn actually 10% of the profit share.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So that's some cool part. Now let's actually take a look. How do we intend to help you actually prospect with Capital Guarantee?
Well, because this session is helping IBs to develop the market and find your first client. Remember that? So today we're actually helping you to approach people with funds or people that want to invest in a capital guarantee, and giving you some tips on how to approach these people. So if you find someone, or if you have a prospect that has been scammed before, so are you tired of losing money? Yeah.
Well, actually, they don't have to ever be scammed. They could just be
Actually,
trading by themselves, and they'll just lose money.
That is true.
You know.
Yeah.
So okay, so it seems like, all right. So first thing first, are you tired of losing money? And then a potential, outreach with a prospect. Are you sick of bad investments that never pay off? right?
Yeah.
Or looking to invest with peace of mind.
Actually, this third point comes more in terms of very conservative investors. There are people that they just want to invest, but they're really afraid of losing. And it's very controversial because if you're investing, you have to know the existence of risk. You have to know that risk is involved.
A quick question though.
Yeah.
This page looks like a pretty much like a Q&A, right? Q&A session for what an IB can actually reach out to the prospect with.
Yeah.
Now, can they actually just utilize this? I mean, this picture and everything, it seems to have all the information. Instead of actually having a one-on-one session chit-chatting with people, why don't we actually give this out to them and then let them utilize this to do some marketing?
As a matter of fact, yes. For all of you IBs out there, just reach out to your account manager and you will get a copy of this page so that you can actually use it to send it to your clients and prospects.
Okay, and moreover, this one has a QR code section here, a section here. So as a tip, right, if you do end up reaching out to your account manager, right, provide them with the following: your WhatsApp, Telegram, QR code, and we will actually be inputting it there. So in the case that you have a client or a prospect where you actually put this advertising out, or actually you sent it out as a one-on-one basis to clients and they actually scan it, it will actually be directed to you.
Yeah, they can reach out to you directly and actually ask you even more questions.
Okay, so how will it work, right? I'm an IB now, okay? Now you're my account manager.
Right.
So, hi, dear account manager, I came and listened to the capital guarantee. I want to promote it, so now I want that flyer, or I want that banner, I want that print ad. Okay? Now this is my Telegram contact QR code.
Right.
Okay, so I get that back. You give that to me?
So as your account manager, I will get their QR code, whether it's your WhatsApp or Telegram, doesn't matter. I will have our marketing department do some designing or like changes to be able to insert and put your QR code on this picture. Once it's done, I will be sending you the picture with your QR code on it so that you can actually promote or post on social media or wherever you want. Yeah.
So then now the thing is this. So I'm an IB now.
Right.
And I get this. The first place that comes to my mind, okay, is my Facebook. So I'm just gonna paste it on Facebook.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
Now, is that something that's going to be useful? Should I be expecting some good results just by posting it on Facebook, on my wall, or maybe I'm just going to bombard a group?
Well, I won't lie to you. There are some prospects that will definitely scan the QR code and reach out to you. But in my humble opinion, I think that is very passive way of doing things.
Okay. Any tips?
I believe the best way would be trying to approach the prospect one-on-one, or go to groups that people are actually looking for a capital guarantee. Who knows? Maybe you can find better chance. You have better chance with people there than in just posting in random groups.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. What do you think?
So I think that's a good tip. Okay. Obviously, I will also provide another alternative, right? Like you said, it's too passive. Right. So why don't we actually be more offensive, right? So when I mean by offensive is like, hey, reach out to your potential clientele right now. If you don't have any clients, then it's fine, right? Reach out to the people who are actually in Forex or who are interested in investments, and share this idea with them. And if they're interested, right? Because let's say they scan the QR code, they're going to contact you. They're going to be like, hey, I saw you have a capital guarantee. Can I have information?
Right.
Okay. Don't just jump on in and start, selling this product, because half the thing is probably you don't even know what the product is about.
Yeah, get your account manager involved.
Exactly. Right? So connect the prospect to your account manager, okay? And what happens is you guys can actually set up a time, right, where the account manager can actually do a whole demonstration, presentation of how the capital guarantee works.
It could even be a 3-way call with you included, so that you can actually be present and see how things are being discussed.
Exactly. So then that's the best method of getting information out to your potential clientele.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then basically, how does it work? Okay, how does it work?
So as we mentioned, the capital is 100% guaranteed, and of course there's the minimum deposit, and people, traders or investors investor should invest, which is 30K USD. Well, with
So I see that there's also another option.
I was
right?
about to get into it. Yes, with the minimum of $10,000, all you get is 50% guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
So in the case that there's any money that's lost, basically the client will be covered half of the loss.
half of it, yes.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay, cool. So then now I think the most important thing that everyone wants to know is this: can they withdraw anything within this guarantee period?
Well, you cannot withdraw your 30K or 10K for the period of time that you select. And as you can see, it's not written here, but yesterday was discussed, is at least 3 months. For the period of 3 months, you can't. But any profit that is made on top of that amount, you can withdraw it monthly if you desire, if you wish to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So then at least profits can be withdrawn,
Okay.
just that you cannot withdraw more than your capital.
Yes. But
Okay.
by the end of the term, the 3 months is gone, you can withdraw your $30,000 or $10,000, however much you invested or you deposit.
Okay, great. So then why don't we actually get started? Now let's
Absolutely.
start with a recap.
Yep.
So the product that we are utilizing to help you prospect is called a capital guarantee investment solution.
Right. Yes.
Okay, so what does this do?
It guarantees that investors' money is 100% guaranteed, or is always going to be there for them. Or 50% is guaranteed in case the account runs into some losses, if your initial deposit is only 10K.
Right, okay, so we have two options
Yes.
now for them. Great, so at least then this limits the potential risk on the clients, and obviously how do we get prospects interested or getting more information out of the guarantee program is by sending out this flyer. If they're
Yes.
interested, they contact you and you connect it directly with your account manager.
And have a three-way call, a conference call to explain and actually go through the presentation one more time, so that the investor can actually know the deal that he's getting.
You know, and then that's the funniest part. You know, most people actually end up only contacting their account managers for very nifty stuff, you know, very small things.
Yeah.
Now, for these things of like prospecting, talking to clients, I think it's super important, don't you think?
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. But we actually mentioned this in a previous session, which was some clients sometimes, some IBs are very reluctant to having their clients contacting the account managers because for some reason they do believe that account managers are here to steal their clients. Yeah.
You know, it is actually in the, you know, accounts manager's best interest to make sure that IBs actually make money. Okay, so then on that note, guys, let's all get started, right? Let's start connecting clientele to our capital guarantee program.
And I believe right now is as good as time as ever.
So let's actually start making some good money.
All right then.